Lee, you have an atypical background getting to where you are today in the cyber world, and I appreciate that. As a fellow Army veteran, thank you for your service. But you're very optimistic and proactive about how you've gotten there. How can people grow their confidence with what they're doing in the cyber world, whether it's a SOC analyst, whether it's a help desk, whether it's a threat hunter, and get the experience they need to continue to maintain that confidence?
So, well, first, thank you for your service. I'm sure we have some stories to tell. But so it started in the Army. My IT career started in the Army. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff that surrounds that and comes with it, comes with the territory. I remember doing push-ups because I forgot to put in a specific IP route or something, you know, and as much as it is the negative stuff you hear about the Army and the punishments and stuff, you know, there was the rhyme to the reason. There was, you know, now you would know, like, oh, I need to add that IP route or I'm going to be doing push-ups. So yeah, it was like a friendly physical reminder. And at the end of the day, I was getting stronger. Anyways, but so outside of the military, when it comes to gaining confidence and gaining knowledge and bettering yourself, you have to get over that hump of, I've never done this. I don't know where to start. And I can't do this. I have no idea. So I'm a very poor Python scripter. I got that hello world script, but after that, it's like all downhill. So it's, you know, I know that I struggle with that. And I try to better myself whenever the time comes. But I'll tell you what, I've never been a SOC engineer where I've maintained a SIEM. But when I wanted to learn something that was outside the norm, I found a server. Actually, I got it from a buddy who was leaving for another company, but he provided me with a server, an old Dell server. And I was like, this is going to be the start of my malware lab. Where do I start? I had to find out. I Googled, standing up my own thing, what's the best SIEM I could use? I tried Splunk. And because right now I was using Sysmon as my main detection agent, log source. I blew that free trial right out of the water within the first minute because I had my Sysmon config that was completely blank, and I was like, I'll weed it out later. I'll find the legitimate stuff and add it. And they're like, there's an error in your free trial. I think it was like a gigabyte a day or something. I was like at 10. I was just like, okay. So I was like, this is not working. So I think I transitioned to the Elk stack.
Yep.
And I was like, that's free. It seems easy to manage. How do I do it? And I just articles after articles. I'm pretty sure it took me like 3 weeks to stand up. I don't know how many times I bricked that server or did something where I didn't change the password correctly. And it was just, but that struggle and not knowing what I was doing and reading and learning and actually doing it, I'll tell you, it's so much of a confidence boost and like a goal changer whenever you finally get it to work. Whenever I saw Sysmon logs floating in and I can query on it, I was just like, I'm pretty sure I might have cried, but it was just amazing. It was an amazing feeling. So take on those challenges that seem out of reach. Realize it's not going to be a quick fix. It may take some time. It may take some struggles. It may take some tears. But if you keep working at it, you could definitely feel that feeling too. And don't be afraid to go reach out to the community for a mentor, for people that have done this. Ask them questions. Don't be afraid to be that person that doesn't know anything either. I'll tell you, I don't know so much out there, but I'm surrounded by people that do. That as soon as I think of someone, I was like, hey, what does this mean? I'm reading this. It doesn't, there's garbled words. What's it mean? And then they can answer you. It's hard to try and do your job whenever you're trying to read something and you don't understand it. Get that clarification. Don't be afraid to ask and just go for it. Just do. And the worst thing you could do is really sit back and say, or be inactive and say, I can't do this. I definitely can't do this. Well, okay, you've defeated yourself already. Like, of course, you can't do it because you're telling yourself I can't do it. As soon as you free that thought of maybe I can, just say maybe I can, just that little step forward, it'll get you moving in the right direction. And then you say, I tried, but I failed. Okay. We all fail. I'm failing every day. You know, it's what we do, but that's how you get better. So
deep thoughts.
No, that was a long-winded answer, but
deep thoughts by Lee Archinal.
Thanks for watching the Cyber Pro podcast. You rock. Check us out.